Husqvarna Viking introduced the Sequin exclusive stitches, I was in love. I mean, really, who would like to add a little sparkle to the decorative stitches? So in this video, I'm going to show you how to find the sequin stitches on the Husqvarna Viking Brilliance 75Q. I'm going to show you how you remember what the steps are to get your machine set up and how to know what to do when the machine stops and when to put the sequin in so it catches it and then continues on. We're also going to link in the upper corner here shortly a video of me actually doing a sequin stitch on a different machine. They're going to work all the same, but just to save a little time, I'm going to explain how to find the stitches on this model and then click on the link to go ahead and watch me do it and stitch it out exactly how it's supposed to stitch. Now, even though you're seeing all these sequin stitches, this is from another model, but there is a nice amount of stitches that are sequin exclusive stitches built into this machine. So start by finding your menu for your stitches, and you can go to the orange tab and touch the zigzag. That brings up the stitches by groups here, or you can touch and hold the pink tab at the top. Next, you're coming down to the grouping that is the L stitches. L stitches are called dimensional stitches. Now, we are doing videos on the applique stitches. That's what these are first, because they're kind of showing a grayed out look to it. That's actually fabric placed in that location. You can arrow to the right, or you can actually touch the little bubble on the side to go through all 3 pages of the dimensional stitches. But you will find the sequin stitches are actually on kind of the 3rd page. So stitch number 17 through 22 are sequin stitches. Now, how did I know that? First, if you start by touching the stitch, number 1, you can come over to the question mark and touch the stitch. That's going to tell you what kind of stitch it is, sequin stitches, and then also the steps that you need to start to take before starting to stitch. First off, you have to activate the needle down function, so coming over here and touching needle down. So that is actually activated. When the machine stops, place the sequin next to the needle. So it's going to show you where it's going to move to, and then you get it to bounce into the hole of the sequin. It's pretty cool. So like I said, once you see how this works. Now, one other thing, did you notice there is a question mark on this presser foot? And that's because it is recommending a different foot than is normally listed. And what does it actually recommend? It recommends a open toe or clear open toe foot. Now that foot does come with this machine, but is not a lettered foot, so it's not an A, B, or C foot. And so they do give it kind of a question mark, but you can always touch the question mark for help, and then it will tell you which foot that actually will need it to be used for that particular stitch. All right, so I want you to try out all these stitches. They are going to stop when it's about ready to stitch into the sequin, so you have time to put it in, and you'll know exactly when to do it. And remember, by doing a stitch book, this is going to give you an idea of how the stitches look. It is something we recommend for all of our new Husqvarna Viking Brilliance 75 owners. And that way you can really get a feel for practice. It gives you something to do with these stitches, and it's kind of fun to have that to show off and know which stitch you're going to want to use when you go forward to your next project. Okay, right up here, here's the link for watching me do a full sequin stitch from start to end.